positive peeps. Today I went to the urgent care and they turned me away. She thought I had a stroke. I went to the emergency room and they said everything was normal other than my heart. They said that I have an abnormal rhythm. So tomorrow I'm going to a cardiologist to see what that's all about. They said it could be due to anxiety or, any number of things. So try not to stress about it, but guess who's stressing about it? So I just wanted to ask for some positive energy to be sent my way because I'm a little nervous. Anything relating to the heart is kind of like, but I'm in good spirits. I mean, they repeated the test and it came back the same each time, so it shows that there's definitely some sort of abnormality. But my troponin, I think that's what it's called, that's to see if you had a heart attack, that came back as 0, which is good. So it doesn't show that I had a heart attack, and if I did, it must have been a long time ago. I don't know. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. The message was really supposed to be about love today, because it was about like people not knowing how to love you in the way that you want it expressed to you, but they still may feel that they really do love you. So my example was, I was talking to my daughter, and my dad is not a person that normally says I love you to me, but I've never had a moment in my life where I didn't feel that he loved me. So I was telling my daughter, I was like, his way of expressing love for me was through taking care of our car or cooking or something like that. And him and I, like, we used to have really long talks about pretty much any and everything. So that's the way that he showed his love for me. But when I moved out of the state, he started saying it, and I was like, oh my gosh. But because my love language is different, so they may not know how to love you in your love language, but it does not mean that they don't love you. It's just that it is expressed differently. So there was supposed to be a lot more to that, but I'm gonna lay it down right now and just self-care. So I love you guys so much, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day. And yeah, I'll update you guys when I figure out what's going on with me, because I don't even know. He told me not to worry about it, but of course, you know what I'm saying, it's hard not to. So the positive thing was honestly that I went to the doctor in the first place, and secondly that I got a doctor that was willing to hear me out and listen, because he was like, normally I wouldn't even do all the tests that I ran, like the troponin and all that stuff on a patient, but he did it anyways because he felt like, he was like, I believe something's going on with you. He was trying to piece all of the symptoms I had. So I had numbness right here, and then I had dizziness, loss of coordination, and what else? I had arm pain, something else. I don't know what else there was. I can't think of it right now, but there was different things going on, basically, because the numbness started down in this area and then it moved up here. So when I went to the urgent care, she was like, I'm worried that you're having a stroke right now, and go to the emergency room. And I started crying because I was like, what the heck? Like, who says that? You don't know what's going on with me, but you are putting it out there that this might be going on with me. So that was like number one thing. And then number two was getting there and explaining what happened, and they were like, who says that? But then he came in and he's like, hey, your troponin's good, but your EKG is reading different, so I'm gonna, like, you know what I mean, look into this further, which I was glad that he did. He prescribed me stuff for Xanax for my anxiety, but I'm scared of medication, y'all know that. So I put them under my tongue, and then I asked him, could I go to the bathroom, and I spit them out because I was mortified. So I didn't end up taking them, and I didn't end up filling their prescription. But honestly, you guys, if my anxiety is to the level that it's damaging my heart, then I will not have a choice but to take the medication. So I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive for my positive peeps and for myself and for my family. I explained it to my daughter and my son, and they're pretty much like, things keep happening to you these last 2 years and it's stressful. So imagine how I feel going through it. But yeah. Oh, and Kendall, look. This is mine, my leopard print that I had. It's gray. It's not the actual like colors of it, but I still have this on nonetheless, and I thought it was crazy with the story and everything, because I used to have leopard print like literally everywhere too. I changed all that, and I wish I knew that you had a love for it. I would have sent it all to you, girl. But yeah, it's been a day. But honestly, Kendall, I was talking to you while I was going through all this, and you were really honestly helping me out. You didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. Like, what? I don't want to cry. It's a day, isn't it, Kendall? I don't want to cry, but you were really like being positive and being there for me while I was having a lot of anxiety. So thank you so much. You don't understand how much that meant to me, because like I didn't know what was going on with me, and I still don't. But just talking to you back and forth the way that we were was really helpful. So thank you so much, and I love you so much. Thank you. And I was talking to you too. So Laj, I have to answer you. That was during kind of like the middle part, and I didn't have my phone, but I'm gonna answer you because I came back and I ate because I hadn't eaten all day. Like, I woke up and went to the hospital like around 12, and then I got out around, what time is it? I think I've been home for an hour now. Yeah, I think I've been home for like an hour and a half now. So yeah, my daughter made me some spaghetti, and then now that's what's going on. So not an exciting vlog. I'm gonna probably go deeper into the message that was meant for today for hopefully tomorrow. And so yeah, just popped up another video about one of the moms, and gosh, you guys, I'm so sad seeing this all the time. It's so frustrating. Like, momming is hard, and just to see someone like literally attack someone the whole time, it just really hurts me, because I know, and I'm sure everyone knows, as moms we go through so much guilt that it's crazy, and it just bothered me. But I'm not here to talk about that. I don't even remember the last thing I said because it got cut off and I got distracted. But I think I was talking to Laj. Yeah, I didn't have my phone at the time, so I'm gonna get back to you right now as soon as after I post this, and then I'm gonna lay down probably, because I'm gonna try. I don't sleep very well, so I'm gonna try. And I have a lot more on my mind now, and I gotta tell my mom and let her know. She thought it was gonna be my thyroid, because I was actually talking to her on FaceTime when this went numb right here and started tingling, and she's like, oh, it might be your thyroid because of the location. And then he's, the doctor, I don't think he checked that part of me, but he did check like my nerve function, the CT scan here, and they did my brain and 2 EKGs and the blood test. So yeah, I do vaguely remember a doctor like months ago, maybe a year ago, I don't remember how long ago, but he asked me if I had heart disease in my family, but he said my EKG was good. As he was holding my EKG, he was like, do you have heart disease in your family? And then I was like, well, my father's side. And then he was like, oh, you're good. And I was like, is it good for someone with heart disease? Like, what? So, I don't know, y'all. But that was my day, pretty much. I wasn't expecting any of this. I really wasn't, like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting to hear about a stroke either. So, I don't know. Like, it was just a lot of emotions going through me at the time as I'm sitting there like waiting for these results, and thinking about a whole bunch of things. And the main thing was my kids, you know what I mean? Like I always say, I want to leave something behind for them other than debt. And it just started making me think, like, how much time do I have left? And will I get to leave the legacy that I wanted to? I'm sorry. But yeah, it got me thinking. So send some positive energy my way, because your girl needs it. And I love you guys, and thank you for talking me through a time you didn't even know you were there for me for. So at least you can't see like the tears because it's dark. But I love you guys. Okay, and have a great night. Hug your families. And hopefully tomorrow I will have a really good news for you. From what I'm understanding about, I have to bring in every medication that I'm on, including supplements, you guys. And if anyone knows, I take a ton of natural supplements every day. So I'm gonna have a bag full of things for them, and probably one prescription. That's it. So I'm gonna have to take those in and show them, and they want them in their original packaging and everything. So I'm probably gonna have to get that together tonight. I was just blessed to have an appointment for the next day, because I was really like, oh, they're probably gonna tell me sometime in November, and I was just really blessed that they had something for tomorrow, so I can hopefully get working on this sooner. So yeah, I'm glad for that. I need to call back my neurologist and tell him I have insurance again, so I can get back into my neurologist and get an EMG, which touches my muscle function, because after the antibiotic, I lost a lot of it. So yeah, there's just things going on. I was doing good for a while, and it seems like it's creeping back up on me. So y'all, it's a ride. It's definitely a ride, but it's gonna be okay. You know, one way or another, it's gonna be okay. But it just lets me know a lot of things that I thought I had. Now my son's school is calling. They said he missed second period, and now they're harassing me about that. And I'm like, what the heck? They sent me a text. They sent me an email, and now they're calling me saying he missed it, and he said that they had to go to the auditorium. Anyways, you guys, I don't remember what I was last saying again. Alright, so I'm just gonna end it here because I keep losing track of everything, and I feel like I'm gonna keep getting disrupted. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and have a great evening. Love and hug your family, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. I'll be able to update you guys on everything, because you know what, you guys are my tribe, and I want to tell you what's going on with me in real time. But if I do end up taking a break or anything like that, just know I will like watch your videos and keep in contact that way. So that's about it right now. A little emo, but it's okay. I know that I gotta work through this process, so, and get my anxiety under control. I guess if it's like effing up my heart to this point, then I gotta work on myself. Like seriously, find some techniques that can get my stress and anxiety under control. So yeah, I was looking it up, and they were saying, like, you know, anxiety can cause abnormal EKGs. A lot of things can. So we're just gonna figure it out together, I guess. Guess you're gonna be coming on this journey with me. It's not the journey I wanted to bring you on, but I was gonna bring you whatever was going on with me. So I love you guys just so much. And again, thank you to, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna touch it. And thank you again to Kendall, and thank you again to Beck. I really appreciate you guys. And Lodge, I always appreciate your comments. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I'm going to be getting back to you right now. You don't know what time it is, but let me tell y'all. It is 6:37. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna get back to Lodge, and then I'm going to. Well, I'm lying, you guys. I'm not trying to go to sleep. I have a mountain of laundry right here, so I'm probably gonna fold that. It's a great distraction. So, alright, I keep talking, and it's getting darker and darker in my room. So I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to tell you hopefully something great tomorrow. Putting it in the atmosphere that I'm gonna get some news that's good, and yeah, they had to do a stress test, which I did 2 years ago, to try to figure out why my blood pressure was like 200 and something, over 100 and something. They couldn't get my blood pressure down for nothing, and I had to use like the what is it called? The nitroglycerin, nitro oxide, I'm not sure, nitro something patch to bring down my blood pressure, and still it kept going up and down, and they couldn't figure it out. They said my heart was healthy, well, 2 years ago, and I don't know if this has anything to do with the antibiotic, messing with my heart. A lot of people complain about that in my group, so I keep saying I'm letting you go, and I'm not, but I was just trying to put in like little pieces of the, you know what I mean? All right, so love you, bye.